What's up? It's the Swarm, and we're here today to open up a Force of Will booster box of the Twilight Wanderer, which is the most recent pack available until March. March number. So this is brand new. It was wrapped in plastic. In case anyone was wondering, bloop. I just took the plastic off so it was easier to do this booster box opening. Here's a cute little insert. Cute. And we're going to go through this at a pretty decent pace because this is a booster box, and I don't want it to last too long. There's just no reason. We're going to just go ahead and go right through the commons and the uncommons, get to the, hopefully, good rare cards, and of course I'll stop on those, and we'll get through it quick. So, I got these FoW points. I think that's enough light in here. Right, that looks pretty good. Yeah, it looks pretty good. And we got already. We're starting out with a Dark Machina full art card. Nice, nice, beautiful looking. Beautiful looking. Dark Machina, Gliding Shadow. He's a Resonator, 400, 400. 3 colorless or 3 blah. 3 void. I think it is in this game. Oh, come on, focus there, camera. You got this? Jeez. There we go. When this card enters the field, search your main deck for a card with no attribute. Reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle your deck. So, interesting little dude. And he's a rare. And we did get 2 other rares, super rare and rare. I got a Dark Faria, which I have 2 of already. I actually have a foil of her. 2 black, Resonator, Awakening, 2 black. When this card enters your field, destroy target Resonator. Other Shadow Resonators you control gain plus 200, plus 200, 500 defense, 500 attack. Not too bad. And the last card we have here is the Overlord's Baptism. It's a blue card. 2 blue, 2 void. Choose a race. Return all Resonators of the chosen race to their owner's hands. As long as your J-Ruler is Overlord of the 7 lands, Valentina, you may pay 2 void to play this next God Art ability rather than pay its cost this turn. Nice. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. It's a nice card. So I'm going to put full art and then just regular old raros right there. It is going to be a little fuzzy because I had to self-focus the camera. So I got some, let's see. Put these down here. Next. I'm hoping for a God Pack in here. That'd be kind of cool. But I'm really hoping for a ruler. One of the rulers from this set who I know are awesome. Boop. Going through, we got a rare, and our foil is another rare, so uncommon, common. For our rare, Dark Machina, oh look at that, him again, alright, so I'm actually going to put him underneath the full art. We got a Fire Magic Stone foil, nice, I'll put the Magic Stones here, and the Beast Queen's Counterattack. It's a spell chance, green, 2 green. Target J Resonator you control gains 400, 400 until end of turn. Then the card and target J Resonator your opponent controls. Wait, then that card and target J Resonator your opponent controls deal damage equal to their attack to each other. Not bad. Not bad. Alright. And that was correct, right? Yeah, I got... wait, what was the... Yeah, the other rare was the Dark Machina dude. I got a regular rare version of him. Actually, you know what? I should have done this a minute ago, but before we go further, I'm going to bring the trash can right here. That way I don't have to clutter this area with card packages. Alright. And we got a Barrier of Shadow. Oh, we got 2 of them. 2 Barriers of Shadow. We'll go ahead and put 1 Barrier of Shadow down. In the regular rare, we did get a Darkness Magic Stone foil. Looks kind of nice. And we got a Barrier of Shadow, which is a black field spell, 1 black. Your opponent pays 1 more to play Judgment or God's Arts abilities. Your opponent pays 1 more to play Regalia activate abilities. Oh, that's spiffy. That's kind of a nice card. Adding to the cost. Man, I got so many of these things to put on my thing on my phone because I don't like these will point things. You get like PR cards or something like that. I think it said. All right. Focus. All right, we got a rare, and our common is our foil. So we'll put non-rare foils over there. I got a light magic stone, which is, I believe, alternate art for the light magic stone one, because I actually have regular light magic stone ones other places. And our rare is Lancelot, Knight of Mad Dreams. Mad Demon. I wish I could read. He's a Resonator. Swiftness. As you choose a card to attack, you must choose this card if able. Whenever this card attacks, if this card's attack is 1,000 or more, this card deals 700 damage to target Resonator. And for a red, he gains plus 100 until end of turn. He costs 2 red. So that's not too bad. Is that a woman? No, it is. Lancelot in this picture is a woman, it looks like. Yeah, interesting. Okay. We got our uncommons, commons. There we go. Come on, awesome foil rulers and God pack. Let's do it. What's this pack so hard to open? There we go. Alright. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, we got a common Flash of Demon Sword as our foil. And then we got Schrodinger, the Fallen Black Cat, and Invasion Ship Golden Hand. So let's put these down. Let's hold these up. As long as there are 5 or more cards in your opponent's removed area, your J-Ruler gains plus 500, plus 500. As long as there are 10 or more cards in your opponent's removed area, your J-Ruler gains Swiftness and Target Attack. Produces 1 of any color, and banish this card. Your J-Ruler gains Imperishable until end of turn. And this is Regalia. It costs 3 Void. So here's an interesting Void Regalia. It's Schrodinger's The Fallen Black Cat. Schrodinger was actually the dude who did the cats in the superposition, right? Cats in the box, is it dead or alive? It's in a superposition of both until you open the box. Blah, blah, blah. That's a cool card. Cool. So, neat. And then this card right here, the Invasion Ship Golden Hind. Blue, 1 blue. Field. You may choose not to recover this card during the recovery phase. Recover or rest, blue and 1. Rest target Resonator. It doesn't recover during the recovery phase as long as this card is rested. Ah, okay. Pretty strong control, well, kind of strong control card there. Making your opponent not be able to use his Resonators. That's not too bad. Ooh, I almost ripped that card because it was up. It was pushed up a little bit in that pack. I didn't realize. I was like, this pack feels a little weird. Maybe it's an awesome pack. Focus, boop. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get this to focus a little better. Alright, so we got a rare as our foil. 2 uncommon, common. We got another Schrodinger Black Cat, non-foil version. We got Grand Cross as our foily, and that's a chant spell. It's a light, 2 light. Remove target addition or resonator that has or shares the highest attack from the game. As long as your J-Ruler is Alice Fairy Queen, you may pay 2 less to pay its God Art ability this turn. 2 light less. Interesting. Oops, and you know what? I put the Schrodinger cat one. I do kind of want to keep them together, though. God, this area is getting cramped already. And then I already have one of these. Joan d'Arc, Shadow Princess of Purity, 1 black. She's a black card. Resonator, when a Resonator is put into your graveyard from your opponent's field, rest target Resonator your opponent controls. 300/300. Not a bad black kind of control card. Ah, dang it. Okay. See, now I ripped the promo little points card. So, not a big deal. I don't think I ripped the... Yeah, see? Look at that. It's like stuck up. So, you gotta be careful opening those packs. Gotta be a little more careful. Alright. We get to the end, and we have a full art card. It's a Dark Faria, which I already have this. Did I already get one of these Dark Farias? I did, yeah, right up there. I now have 4 of these. A foil, 2 non-foil, and a full art one. Dark Faria, Shadow Princess of Ebony. And I already read her stuff. She's got an Awakening. Other Shadow Resonators get plus 200, and whenever this card deals damage, you gain that much life. 2 black. She's a pretty decent card, and the full art version of her card looks awesome. The art in this game is nice. That is a nice card. So we got a Wind Magic Stone, and we got another the Beast Queen's counterattack. Sorry. So we got another one of those. And uncommons. Oops, I put this in the wrong area, probably because I was cleaning up. Was not paying attention. Uncommons. Commons. Sorry guys, the autofocus is now off because I started to manual focus. Oh yeah. I can feel it still up there. You gotta be really careful with those. I mean, those aren't that important. I mean, you want to keep the QR code, I suppose, if you're doing the point thing. Which I am, just for funsies. But that's annoying. I don't want to rip a card. Alright. In the back, and we got I already have one of these September Hairs as a foil, and he's an uncommon, so no biggie. These, and we got our rare is Suseri Hime, Goddess of Passion, and in my last video I opened packs. I know someone's going to say it. I said Heim, because that in English that almost looks like Heim, but it's Suseri Hime. I know it is. I don't know why I read it like that before. I watch a lot of anime, okay, well, so whatever. I'm dumb. 1 blue, 2 void, 200, 900. Defense, Resonator. 1 blue, switch the attack and defense of this card until end of turn. Another blue, this card gains +0, +100 until end of turn. So, interesting little card. And we got a Unyielding Flames Memoria in foil. If your opponent's life is exactly 4,000, this card enters your Magic Stone area rested. So you want to probably play this, or hopefully get this out when he's not at full health. Task to produce a red, rest to produce a red. If target Resonator would deal damage this turn, it deals that much +200 instead. Interesting. I like it. I like it. And there's one of those PR cards again. Getting ripped. Okay, now I've ripped four of those. No, but like I said, no biggie. It really doesn't bother me that much. It's just the regular cards that don't ripped. Okie dokie. Let's see. Rare, uncommon, commons, and our rare, or our rare foil is Suseri Hime. Wow, I can't even say it correct. So this is going here. We got a Holy Ground of the Four Sacred Beasts. It's a field green for 1 green. When this card enters your field, choose 1. Put target Four Sacred Beasts Resonator from your graveyard into your hand, or draw a card. You may pay 1 void less to play evolution abilities of Resonators you control. Ooh, alright, interesting. And as our regalia here, we got a... now, I had trouble pronouncing this before. I did not look it up. I don't really know how to say it. Levitain. I want to say Levitain. I don't know, though. The Demon Sword. This one is a Regalia. This is your J-Ruler gains Swiftness. Rest until end of turn. If your J-Ruler will deal damage, it deals that much plus 200. As long as your J-Ruler is Melgus, the one charmed by the Demon Sword, it gains Imperishable, and you may pay 2 void less for its God Arts ability. Banish a Resonator, recover this card. Discard another card named Levitain. The Demon Sword produce a red. Banish this card. Your J-Ruler gains Imperishable until end of turn. Interesting. And it is a rare, so it'll go on the rare side there. Now, I know someone was talking about the ratio of cards you get in the box. I know I'm supposed to get like at least 1 ruler, maybe 2. Not guaranteed like a God pack or anything. And then there's supposed to be a certain amount of rares in the thing that I get. Oops, I just gave that away. That's all right. I don't care. That's what I'm going for anyway. So I don't. Like I said, I didn't look to see. I kind of was keeping it a secret for myself. So I did. I got a rare as my foil again. I hear that these packs are stacked better than in Magic. Some of the Magic packs I know, I've been hearing like Magic 2000 or Modern Masters 2015 has been weird, like full Mythic boxes, and some that have nothing. So it's like nice to know that I'm gonna get something useful in this. So my rare foily is Barrier Flame, red and 1 void. Excuse me. If a normal spell you control would deal damage, it deals that much plus 200, and it's a field. I actually have another one of those. We got another Grand Cross, and I got a Regalia, Excalibur, the Spirit Guide's Sword. Your J-Ruler gains plus 100 plus... Oh, it's for 2 void. Plus 100 plus 100 for each Resonator you control. Rest to produce 1 of any mana. Spend that only to play Fairy Resonators. Banish this card. Your J-Ruler gains Imperishable until end of turn. That's not too bad of one. I like that because it gives you a mana, or... God... Will, spirits, whatever. Everyone knows what I mean. Everyone knows what I mean. I'm sorry. I've got. I mean, it's hard to get out of the Magic talk there. So it's just gonna be like that for a little bit, especially since I still play Magic and I am very avid into Magic as well. So there's just no way I'm gonna mess up both of them. I'm gonna start playing Magic and I'm gonna call it Magic Stone. So. It's just how it goes. Alright. Boom! I still like going through just real quick just to do it. So we got a common Burn to Cinders as our foil. Aww. And we got a Sacred Beast Memoria, which we already have one of these. I got one in my last set of packs. As this card enters your Magic Stone area, you may reveal a beast or 4 Sacred Beasts from your hand. If you don't, this card enters your Magic Stone area rested. Rest to produce a green. I almost said tap. Green and rest. Target 4 Sacred Beasts or Beast J Resonator gains plus 200 until end of turn. I don't like that one very much. There's just not enough. And you have to have a really specific monster. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm not that big of a fan of it, but this one is Hraesvelgr, Drinker of Death. I'm sure there's probably a better pronunciation of it, but it's a 500/500 green and a 1. Evolution, 1 void, discard a beast. If there are no evolution counters on this card, put an evolution counter on it. As long as there are 1 or more counters on this card, it gains 300/300. Whenever an evolution counter is put on this card, target player shuffles all Magic Stones from their graveyard into their Magic Stone deck and shuffles all other cards from their graveyard into their main deck. Target player does. Okay, so you can do it for yourself too. So that's nice. That's a decent little card. I like that one. I don't know. Not sure. Like I said, I'm getting a lot of these cards now, so I'll know a little better. All right. Philadelphia. Ooh, we definitely got a super rare for our rare there, or for our foily. Alright, so our foilie, which I like to start with that. It's actually a full art. Yeah, that's right. The little match girl. So little match girl. She's a red 1 resonator with Awakening X. Now I'm going to pull this card out of view for just a second because I got to read this. It's a little shiny. When this card enters your field, search your main deck for up to X cards named Magic Matchstick. Reveal them and put them in your hand, then shuffle your main deck. Her other Awakening X, when this card enters your field, put X target cards named Magic Matchstick from your graveyard into your hand. Then it says discard a card named Magic Matchstick. This card deals 400 damage to target J Resonator. So I'm going to put this up again because I just couldn't see where I was. Really nice art on the card. She looks like your generic, average, regular, random, nerdy anime character. I'm just going to say as many of the generic things as I can say. No, she does. She looks, I don't even know who she reminds me of. I've seen a lot of anime, and she just looks like a lot of the nerdy ones. So there's that. Nice card, though. Great art. Just nice-looking card. Just sweet. I got this, I think, in my last pack. Recollection of Dystopia. 2 black. Your opponent banishes a resonator as long as your J ruler is Dark Alice, Maiden of Slaughter. You may pay 2 black less to play its Goddard's ability this turn. Nice. And I got a Darkness Magic Stone. Beautiful. Beautiful. Liking this so far. What did I get? 2 full art cards. Some really cool cards I haven't gotten yet so far, of course. So that's nice. Some nice looking cards. I have a few packs from the set, but it's nice to get some more. Alright. Let's just make sure this is okay. Yeah, this is. Ooh, we got some interesting cards back here. Rare, super rare, rare. And we got another full art card. And it's the ship that I got just a little bit ago. There's like full art cards of everything. Of every single one. So we'll start with the full art card real quick because we already know. Invasion Ship, Golden Hind. Beautiful looking. Just, I mean, the art, it's just so nice. It's just so nice. We got a super rare. It is Ziz, the bird that envelops the sky. 2 green, evolution, 2 green and 2 void. As long as there are 1 or more evolution counters on this card, it gains plus 300, and flying. Oh, it's a bird, but it doesn't have... Okay, it doesn't start with it. Whenever an evolution counter is put on this card, you may put an evolution counter on target resonator with no evolution counters on it. Okay. Interesting. It does cost a lot for that evolution thing, though. So, I mean, you would need a lot of other evolution resonators for this to really pay off. So I don't know how good that is, but it does add 300, in flying, which would be an 800 flyer, which is pretty hefty in my opinion. And then we got Gloria's Castletown. Whenever you gain life, target resonator gains 300, until end of turn. A light and a void, and it's a field castle. Whew. All right. It's time to revamp my area here. Okay, so I know it sounds weird, but I like, these are just the comments, I like the smell of Magic cards. And these have a completely different smell, very distinct. Just smells good. Like, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. You just got to do it yourself. Okay. Just going to get the commons and uncommons out of there because I'm packing these all over the place. All right. All right, we got it's a common Insomniac Dormouse. Insomniac? Yeah, guess he can't sleep. Poor little Dormouse. All right, common. Uncommon, common. Okay, I gotta put those a little closer. I can't reach. Oh, I just tossed all the uncommons on my ground. Ah, now I'm gonna cut that out. That was just dummy. Just dummy. Boop. Okay. Sorry, everyone. All right, we got another Glorious Castletown. And since I just read that, I'll go ahead and put that here. And I got a Shadows Memoria. If your J Ruler isn't Girl in Twilight garb or Dark Alice Maiden of Slaughter, this card enters your Magic Stone area rested. Produces a black. When rested, whenever a Shadow Resonator enters your field, target Resonator gains minus 100 until end of turn. Okay, that's pretty solid. I mean, if you're going to have a Dark Magic Stone, I mean, if you have those rulers, it even helps better. Makes some Resonators on your opponent's side of the field pretty weak. Oh, damn it. Again, with the ripping the card in the back, the PR card. Okay, I'm waiting for those J rulers. At some point, I gotta get one. Boop. Oh. All right. So I got another Dark Machina Gliding Shadow. So we'll just go through him real quick because I already got one. I got a Wind Magic Stone foil. It's gonna look cool having a bunch of foil Magic Stones. And I got a Leviathan, the First of the Sea. He's just a regular dude, but he is a super rare. He's a Resonator, 12 Apostles or Beast. Okay, interesting. He's 3 blue and 3 void. Wow, and he's a 1500/1500. That's quite big. When this card enters your field, discard your hand, then return all Resonators your opponent controls with total cost less than or equal to the number of cards discarded this way to their owner's hands. Oh. Discard your hand, and oh wow, banish a Water Magic Stone. This card gains +200/+200 until end of turn. Banish 2. This card cannot be targeted by spells or ability your opponent controls until end of turn. And banish 3. Rest all Resonators your opponent controls. Wow, this guy is terrible. He's terrifying. If you have some way to give him swiftness, over, man, over. All right, he's cool. Yeah, but I mean, he doesn't seem very reliable either. I mean, I'm only saying that because in theory that it would be over, but he isn't like. He costs a lot. You gotta wait till turn 6 or maybe 5 if you're lucky, 4 if you're even luckier, to play him. And I mean, he's a target, man. He's a target. All right. So we got, yes, we got all rares. We got another Dark Machina, the Gliding Shadow. So yeah, I definitely have a playset of him. And then we got a Beat of the Phoenix Wings as my rare. This it's 1 red, 1 void. This card deals 500 damage to each Resonator without flying. Your J Ruler. Oh. If your J Ruler is Sylvia Gil Polarius. Is that what it is? Polarilis? Polarilis. It deals 500 damage to each Resonator instead. Ooh, nice. And then we got another Excalibur, the God Sword. Nice rares, nice rares. Alright guys, I've been just grabbing random ones. I haven't really been particularly grabbing any certain ones, so we still got a little ways to go. I'll be honest, it's a lot of cards. This definitely bumps up my amount of Force of Will cards by quite a big number. Alright. We got to the back and we got a common as a foil. And we have, looks like it was Guinevere and a Magic Stone. So we got for the rare Guinevere. The Jealous Queen, which I actually have her in alternate art because I got the dual deck and she came as that. And actually, to be honest with you, her flavor text is even different. It says, "Oh, it seems I made another mistake. Please bring me the next one." Her other one is, "Oh, it seems I made a mistake. Please bring me another guy." Like, I don't know. That one just seems silly. It seems like a kind of odd translation to say, "Bring me another guy." Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Okay. 1 red. She's red. 200, 400. Rest, banish a resonator. Draw 2 cards and discard a card. Red, rest, target resonator you control gains 400 until end of turn. When it deals or is dealt damage this turn, banish it. Interesting. And then we got a Fairy's Memoria. As this card enters your Magic Stone area, you may reveal a fairy from your hand. If you don't, this card enters your Magic Stone area arrested. Rest, produce a light. Yep, right? Sometimes I say the moon, but I don't think so. And then rest, produce anything. Spend this only to play fairy resonators. And a light and rest. Target fairy resonator gains 200 until end of turn. Interesting. Just a quick... Oh, geez, man, this has been going on for a long time. I might speed some parts up. I don't know. We're gonna see how things go. I know, I like these long videos. They're fun. Alright, we got a rare. We got a common. Lovely is the foil. Not mad, just better use of a foil. We got another, the Overlord's Baptism. And I got a Ruler's Memoria, which is if you don't control a Regalia, this card enters your Magic Stone area arrested, and it produces 1 of anything, which is not too bad. Alright, sorry guys, we're going to have to do this because I still have quite a few packs left. Alright, I'm moving just a little faster now just because it's taking me a minute. I mean, it's not that big of a deal for me, but, you know. Okay, we got a common Beastly Attack for our foil. And I got another Recollection of Dystopia. And I got an Unyielding Flames Memoria. Ooh. If your opponent's life is exactly 4,000, this card enters your Magic. So I think this is something I have already. Right? Yeah, I have a foil version of it. So yeah, we already went over it. Boom. Done. I don't have to explain it if I've already gone over it. That way it makes it a little shorter since we've all already seen it. Alright. And boom, what do we got here? We got another, we got a Dark Rizard, the Dying Shadow, which I actually have a full art version, and I think a regular foil, so I have a lot of foilies of him. 800, 3 black, stealth, you control 3 or more shadow resonance. Ooh, okay, second take, sorry guys, I actually use my phone to do this, because the phone's camera is really nice, and it has like a maximum amount of time that it can, record, I guess, at a time, which is weird, but whatever. So it's going to be a little cut, but his stealth is you control 3 or more shadow resonators. When this card enters your field from the chant standby area, you may banish another resonator. If you do, your opponent discards a card and banishes a resonator. Not bad. We got our commons and uncommon here. We have another Suseri Hime. And we got Change the World Orb of Illusion, which is a Regalia. Put a 0. Put a magic counter on your J Ruler. Rest, remove a magic counter from your J Ruler. If your J Ruler has no attack and defense, recover it. Green in Rest, remove 2 magic counters from your J Ruler. Draw a card. Sorry, it was a little difficult to see. The colors were crazy there for a minute. Regalia is going to go in with the Magic Stone just because it's easier to remember for me. Not any specifics here, just because. All right. Okay, yeah, that's looking good. Sorry, just making sure. Okay. We got a it's an uncommon as our foil, Elaine the Fairy, and we got. Gawain, the Knight of the Sun, which comes in, I think, the dual deck. Other knights you control, other knights of the round tribe Christ. Other Knights of the Round Table resonators you control gain 200/200. Remember, this card attacks or blocks rest target resonator. 300/700, 2 light. Not too bad. And I got a Vivian, Lady of the Lake. 500/700, 2 light, 1 void. Fairy, flying. Rest, put a fairy resonator with total cost 1 or less from your hand into the field. Whenever a fairy resonator enters your field, fairy J resonators you control gain 200/200 till end of turn. Oh, she's good. She's a super rare fairy. Nice. So if you're building the fairy deck, she's your gal, or your fairy. I don't know. I assume her gender is female just because she looks female. But I don't know. Maybe fairies have some kind of different gender setup than we do. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't ask him. All right. So I got a Barrier of Shadows, which is, I already have 2 of those. We got a Water Magic Stone foily. Ooh, beautiful. And we got a Little Match Girl again, and she's a foil again. So I have 2 foils of her. Nice. Boop. All right, one of those babies again. We get to the end here, and we have a super rare, and Fire Magic Stone. All right. So we got another, let's see, Hraesvelgar, Drinker of Death. I keep tripping over the AE and then the Velgar, which I already have one of these. A Fire Magic Stone, just a regular one. And I got another Zis, the bird that envelops the sky, and he is a foil. I think the other one I have might be foil as well. I'm not sure. Alright, I know this is going on long, but it's well worth it, at least I don't know, for me it is. I'm having a good time. Having a good time. Guys, don't ruin my good time. Alright, we got a common Water Sprite. Aw, poor little foil. And then we got another Joan d'Arc. And I got a Light Magic Stone in foil. And I think, is that alternate, even more alternate? Nope, that's just the same art as this. So, it's more alternate from the dual decks, though. Still more alternate from them. Still looks nice, though. I like it. I like all these alternate arts and full art cards in this card game. It's kind of cool. Oh, I think I got a J ruler. I think I got one of the J rulers here. So we got boop 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 boop. Oh, we did. We got Alice the Fairy Queen. Nice. All right, and then what do we got? A rare here? Yes, we do. All right, cool. So here's one of the J rulers, and I don't mind making a fairy deck, especially since I just got a pretty good rare fairy. Let's go ahead and start. I have a common Unseen Pressure as my foil. I have Alice, Fairy Queen. When this card, it's a light card. When this card enters your field, recover all fairies you control. Oh, this is the J ruler side, though. Sorry. I was getting too excited. Judgment. 8 void. You may pay 1 less to play this ability for each fairy you control. Okay, so you definitely need a lot of fairies on your side to make her. So she's a 900/900. Here we go. Here's her special stuff. When this card enters your field, recover all fairies you control. Oh, okay. God's Art, Reminiscence of Utopia. That's 2 light. J resonators you control gain 200/200. Search your main deck for a card named Excalibur, the Spirit God's Sword, and put it in your field. Then shuffle your main deck. And I can only play that once per game. Interesting. That is an interesting J ruler. I like that. So, Fairy J ruler, cool. I could make a fairy deck. That would be kind of fun. And then the last one I got is Holy Ground of the Four Sacred Beasts, which is something I already got. So I'll put that here. All right. Hopefully we get another one. That would be cool. That'd be cool. I'd enjoy that very much. All right. And we got an uncommon Spellweaver Elf. And we got our two... Oops, what is that? That's the common. I just flipped them around. We got another Barrier of Flame, which is the... it's a spell, deals damage, deals 200 extra instead. And we got an Arthur Pendragon, King of the Round Table. And this is one I already have. It comes with the other set, the dual decks. 2 light, 3 void. This card cannot be targeted by fire or darkness spells or abilities. Resonators your opponent controls must attack this card if able. Rest. Target Resonator gains 800 defense until end of turn. He's a 1200. He's pretty expensive and he's pretty strong, but I don't know. He might be worth it if you can play him. He seems to be fairly powerful. Man, now I like Magic's setup. You get a lot of cards from opening a booster box of Magic. You really do. I opened up a booster box of Oath of the Gatewatch, and definitely not this many rares, foils, and like super rare and awesome foils, and then like just so much more you get in this card game. It makes it more fun. It makes it worth the money to buy this. Makes it more fun. It makes it worth it to buy it. Just everything. In my opinion, so far, it really does seem like it. I mean, not that it's not worth it to buy Magic, but you know, it still is not as valuable, I feel. So I got the Scorn of Dark Alice. Sorry, sometimes the foil's hard to read from where I'm standing. I'm over the top of the camera, so not that great, but so what? All right. We got the Beast Queen's Counterattack again. Getting close to a full playset of that. And we got another Light Magic Stone. Let's see what we got here, guys. Jeez. We got 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, wow. I really did that in a nice... Somehow I made them all the piles even. 3 in each pile. Oh, come on, cards. Don't do that to me. These packs are a little easier to open than you expect because they have a little tear in them, but some of the cards are like sticking up, man. All right. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get these up a little closer here. Ooh. I got a full art Magic Stone. I think Ruler. I can't remember if Ruler's Memoria is a more popular card to use. I've been looking at a lot of the decks the people people in the tournaments have been winning with, and I can't remember if Ruler's Memoria is popular. I think it is because it's, if you don't control a Regalia, this card enters the Magic Stone area rested, but that's it. I mean, it produces one of every kind, so it's a decent card. I think it is. I think it's one that a lot of people use, but I can't remember. But it is nice. It's really nice. The full art card just looks gorgeous, and it's foily and bleh. Just so nice. I did get a Water Magic Stone, and I got another, this is Vedfolnir, Eraser of Wind. Vedfolnir. I think so, yeah. He's a 700, 1 green, 2 void evolution, 1 discard a beast. As long as there are 1 or more evolution counters on this card, it gains 300 in target attack. It does not have flying, even though it's a bird. Whenever an evolution counter is put on this card, switch your main deck for a card named Drop of Yggdrasil, reveal it, and put it in your hand, then shuffle your main deck. Interesting. So there's a lot of cards that work together in this set that like call on each other. Okay. Next. We got another super rare. It's another Dark Faria Shadow. Princess of Ebony. I believe now I have a full playset of foils of her. I'll be honest. I got a Darkness Magic Stone. And I got a Barrier of Flame. I think I do. I think I have a full playset of her foil. I don't know if I'm going to use her. I mean, I haven't gotten another J Ruler in here that's Darkness or anything, so we'll see. We'll see, man. All right. We hit the end, and we get a common Pride of Knights for the foil. And we got another Percival, Seeker of the Holy Grail. I think I got her in my last set, so I'll read this one. 200, white, light, really. When this card enters your field, reveal the top 5 cards of your main deck. You may put a Regalia or Knights of the Round Table from among them in your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your main deck in any order. Banish this card. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to target J-Ruler or Knight of the Round Table until end of turn. And I got a 1 Magic Stone. It's not bad. Just gonna start putting these back here, I think. Uncommon, common, uncommon, because I can't reach all the way over across the camera. I'm trying to hurry these last packs. It's going on a almost 15-minute video. Oh, I think we got a full art card in this one. Revealed itself early. Oh. Okay, I can't. Oh. Refrain, Child of Convergence. Oh shit, it is a full art Refrain, Child of Convergence, Reflect, Child of Potential. That is the $140 card, I believe, right now. This is also the most popular J-Ruler. One of the most popular J-Rulers. Holy crap, nice. Alright, I was kind of hoping for this one. I really was. Alright, so let's go ahead and read the ruler side. I'm going to put this up to my face for a second to read it out loud. Judgment, 0 Void. Choose one. Play this ability once per turn. Target Resonator gains +200/+200 until end of turn. Put a magic counter on this card, or draw a card. Put a card from your hand in the bottom of your main deck. Put a magic counter on this card. Or recover target Resonator at the end of turn. Put a magic counter on this card. Dang. Dang, dude. And then the J-Ruler side, which I'll put up a little more. 0. Put this card into your J-Ruler area as ruler. Play this ability only during your opponent's turn, so I can actually change this back to my ruler. Rest, remove 2 magic counters from this card. Return target Resonator to its owner's hand. Rest, remove X counters from this card. Cancel target normal spell your opponent controls with total cost X. Rest, remove 4 magic counters from this card. Search your main deck for a card and put it in your hand, and then shuffle your main deck. This is one of the most popular cards in the game right now. As far as to my knowledge, I've seen a lot of people using him as their J-Ruler and their ruler. He's just awesome. I am super glad I got him. That is awesome. All right. All right. Worth every little bit. Worth every little bit. This is just my... Didn't even look at the other cards yet. I got Gawain, the Knight of the Sun, again. And I got a Water Magic Stone. I'm just super excited. That was awesome. All right. Box, well worth it. Box, well worth it. All right. Foil is an uncommon, Sylvia's Roar. And we got another Grand Cross. And I got an Adambrali, the Unfathomable. As a super rare, is it foil? No, it's not foil. Wow, he has a lot on his card here, so I'm going to pull it away in a second here to read it. Just let you look for another second. Okay. 2 blue, 1 void. 600, 800. Incarnation. You may banish any combination of 2 light, fire, water, wind, or darkness resonators rather than pay this card's cost. Sorry, I had to read that. So that's Incarnation. When this card enters your field, if it was played by its Incarnation, for each different attribute among all banished resonators, do the following. Oh my god. So if you banish your resonators, whatever order you banish them, you then do one of the following. And since you're doing 2, you have to banish 2 resonators. For light, gain 400 life. For red, for fire, this card deals 400 damage to up to 1 target resonator. For water, draw a card. For wind, produce another mana, or another will. And black, your opponent loses 400 life. This is a very interesting card. I don't know what to say about that card. That is a really interesting card. It really is. Huh. I like it. It's really cool. I just don't know if it actually has a real good usefulness. I don't know. It seems ridiculous, so I would hope, but hell. Alright. Alright, so we got an uncommon final forfeit. As my super rare Phoenix, the Flame of the World. 3 red, 1 void, 900, 900. Flying. When this card enters your field, it deals 300 damage to each resonator your opponent controls. When this card is put in your graveyard from your field, you may pay 2 red. If you do, they put this card into its owner's field. This card is put... Oh, you may pay 2 red. If you do, put this card into its owner's field. Wow. So it comes back to life. Interesting. Alright. And we got a Beat of the Phoenix Wings, which is something we got earlier. Alright guys, we are almost done here. I know this is a long-ass video. I agree, but it's awesome, and I am happy. I got an awesome card. And boom! Ooh, we got a Barrier of Shadows full art. I now have close to a full playset of those, and I have a lovely full art version of it. These here. We got another Guinevere, the Jealous Queen. And we got a Priscilla, Beast Queen in Hiding. Priscilla maybe, it's probably better. She's a wind, so 2 wind. When this card enters your field, you may put an evolution counter on target resonator with no evolution counters on it. The spell or ability would increase this card's attack or defense, and increases by double that much instead. And a wind, choose any number of attributes. This card becomes those attributes until end of turn. Interesting. Like that. Alright, 2 more packs, guys. 2 more packs. We got this. We got this. Alright. For our foil, we got a Caldera Born Dragon, which is an uncommon. Sad day, but that's okay. We got for our rare, we got Lara, Goddess of Jealousy. Blue and 1 void. When this card enters your field, you may destroy target regalia with total cost 0. If you do, draw a card. Nice. And then as our super rare, we got another Leviathan, First of the Sea, who is another 12 of the one of the 12 apostles. And he's like earlier I said, he's a big guy, but I don't know if you can get him out. It'd be hard to. All right, guys. God pack. God pack. God pack. God pack. God pack. Oh my God! No. Nope, but it's okay. I'm only slightly angry. I'm only just a little extremely angry. No. Alright. Oh, interesting. Alright. 2 uncommons. There we go. Okay, so I got another Dark Rizard. I'm good with him. I have the Fire Magic Stone, and I got a full art, which there's another Schrodinger's cat. Did I already get a full art Schrodinger cat? No, I do have 2. I have a foil, a non-foil, and a full art Schrodinger cat. Well, everyone, I appreciate you sticking around with me this long. I got some awesome cards. I have to say, I like the 2 J rulers I got. I got like the best J ruler as far as I'm concerned right now. I saw so many people in so many tournaments using Refrain and Reflect. He's just an awesome card. And I got the Fairy Queen, which is going to be fun for a fairy deck. Let's look closer. That was an awesome box opening of the Twilight Wanderer Force of Will. I had a great time. It made a lot of cards, and I ripped a lot of these promo card things. Oops. Anyway, I'm ending this video now. This was a swarm. I'm out.